Good morning, everyone. My name is Bingaringo2000, and I am here today with another World Tanks Blitz video for you guys. And happy 4th of July to everybody that's living in America. Hope you all are having a great time at your cottages and with your families too. And hope you guys are going to enjoy the fireworks there. Now, that doesn't stop World Tanks Blitz from celebrating. They made a new tank as a pop-up offer for every player that's been playing since yesterday. Now, this tank is called the T6E1. It's a Tier 4 Sherman tank, and it's a pretty well-rounded tank, I say. But for today's video, I'll be reviewing it slash comparing it to the tanks that's stacking up within its tier, and then I'll be following it up with some gameplay. If you guys are excited for this video, please hitting the like button and comment down below if you have it, and if you do have it, what do you think of the tank? Because I love hearing your comments. And if you're new around here, please consider hitting that subscribe button and clicking that notification bell so you don't miss another World of Tanks video whenever I upload. Alright guys, I guess I'm done promoting myself for now. Let's get into this video. Alright guys, first things first, let's do a comparison between the T6E1 and the Panzer IV-D and the A32. Right away, you could tell in the firepower between these two tanks, the T6E1 and the German Panzer IV-D tank, have some similarities. Alright, alpha is the same, DPM is the same, rate of fire, reload, caliber are all the same. Where A32 does not shine in the penetration, it has 85, so it does a little bit less than what the T6E1 can have, and the Panzer IV-D packs 103. Which is pretty good for that German tank. But here, A32 takes it away in the firepower. For this one, just sits right in the middle of everything. Let's look at the weapon handling. Aiming time is 2.18. Again, that falls right in the middle, in between the two tanks here. It's probably, yeah, it falls in between 1.88 and the Panzer IV-D has 2.7, so you can have a lot harder time aiming with this tank than with this one. And I actually noticed that within the battles I played this tank, aiming time was a little bit smoother in there. You can get actually really good aiming and accurate shots. The dispersion on the tank is really nice. Love it. That's really good. That's probably the best out of this comparison. Same with movement and rotation. This thing is it's much better. Much better. Gun depression 10 degrees. Very nice for a tier 4. Very nice. And gun elevation also 20 degrees. It's very nice. Just like the Panzer IV-D, but the A32 comes in behind with 7 degrees, which is bad. Because you know, Russians don't work on gun depression. Let's look at the movement and mobility. 42 forward, 16 backwards. That's pretty good for a Sherman tank, because Sherman tanks don't really go that fast, but it goes fast enough. Panzer IV-D does go forwards the same way, but it goes backwards by 2 kilometers more. But the A32 takes this away with 70 and 20, which is ridiculous. Now, this is where the T6E1 doesn't shine. Power to weight ratio 15.9. Yeesh. That's not good. But at least it's you could get to places easier. Terrain resistance. It's pretty good, I would say. within the battles, I didn't have a hard time getting around the maps, and this tank is really good all around. So yeah, camo for still moving is the worst because it's a tall ass tank because of the cupola that's right on top up here. If you look at the picture, you can see that cupola. It's so bad. And the camo aftershot, it's okay, but that's not what we're gonna look at. For armor here, this is typically falls probably on top because it's probably have the best armor. It has better armor than the A32 and better armor than the Panzer IV-D. Just owning the hull armor, the Panzer IV-D is 2 millimeters thicker than the T6E1. But in other words, it has way better armor than these two tanks, all the way around. So enough chit chatter. That was the comparison, but enough chit chatter. Let's see some gameplay, shall we? So I am here on Desert Sands, I believe is the map, and I'm in my T6E1 right here, and I'm actually in a good matchup right here with other tier 4s and a bit of 3s too. But hey, this is that kind of battle. So right away you could tell that we have a heavy tank, 2 of them on the enemy side. That's the Matilda and the B1. 2 ridiculous heavy tanks at tier 4, but that doesn't stop the pin on the T6E1. Right away I see the Chihi, put a round into him already. M7 is not even looking exactly. Once I got spotted, then he starts looking right at me, but I put a round into him. Now what can I say about this tank? This tank has a really big problem, and that's the tumor, I believe, on the top of the tank. I should say that tumor is really annoying. It's like when you hold down like this, they can actually legit hit you. Ooh, somebody's turret went flying up in the air, and then I take another kill for the Chihi, which is nice. And there's the B1, not even focusing on me, so that gives me a chance to put a nice round into him. And do I get another round into him? Do I? Yes, I do, but I didn't even pin it. Anyways, I would have killed him actually because my alpha damage is 120. But anyways, we're talking about the tank here. But yes, the tumor, very bad. If you're going to be making a hold down on it, please be careful with the tank's turret, because that tumor on the head, that cupola, is what makes this tank really weak on ridge lines. Wow, that was a really bad shot by me. But anyways, it's really annoying. I got shot many times in my previous battles before this one in the cupola. Everybody shoots it, and it's so annoying. So if you're playing this on a ridge line, please be careful with the tumor and try hiding it as much as possible. Now this Matilda did not even look at the time, but I was able to try to get I was able to get a shot on his turret. My teammates are putting round after round in there. Then I took another shot into the Matilda. Now he takes a shot on me, hits my ammo too. I tried finishing him off, but my aim went right off the charts right there with going into the air. Now this Headzer is on 129, Panzer 3A. I put a round into him and tracking him at the same time. And the M5 Steward gets the kill. So yeah, Matilda will be dead right away here, and I already have about 1,000 damage. According to the ribbons, I take the final kill of the game away from everybody, and walking away with about 1,184 damage, or 90 actually. But I made some hefty credits, so this tank does make a bit of credits. It's nice. It's pretty good. 60,000 credits. That's pretty good. I did walk away with a high caliber because I did do the most damage in the team. Until it did just 25. I'm surprised. I walked away with a second mastery ace, which is okay because I don't play this tank much, but I will try to master it someday when I can. But there's a lot of ribbons, and I got also a Confederate medal, which is nice. But yeah, that's a T6E1. Now, I need to say that I need to answer the question: is it worth it? I'm gonna say if you love Sherman tanks and you love being a medium tank player like I do, because I love playing mediums mainly, then you're gonna love this tank. This is a really well-rounded Sherman tank at tier 4. And yes, it looks just like the tier 5. This is the tier 5 M4. And this is a tier 4, so it's pretty much identical to the M4 at tier 5. But without that giant cupola. It's ridiculous. But if you like medium tanks, you're a medium tank player, then I consider it a keeper. It's a really good Sherman tank to play with, and it does have really good alpha damage from this tiny little derp gun, I should say. But if you're not a medium tank player and you don't really enjoy the Sherman tank so much because, you know, everybody has their own opinions, then sell it if you want. You can sell it easy. Sell it for 300,000 gold, which is nice if you bought the tank. But if you haven't bought the tank, then okay. But it's a good tank. It's a good tank. Just this cupola on top is just quite annoying to hide. But yeah, that'll be it for this video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please consider hitting that like button. Comment down below. As I said before, comment down below if you guys like this tank, and if you have it, if you do have it, please tell me your opinions about the tank down below. And don't forget to subscribe, because I've been seeing you guys subscribing, and I'm almost at 10 subs, which is insane. I'm shocked. I didn't know this much people will actually want to sub, and people are watching my videos, which is amazing. I really appreciate that you guys are watching, and it makes me feel happy to see you guys actually watch it, put a like on it. It's nice. And yeah, that'll be it for today, for this video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll see you all in my next World of Tanks Blitz video. Peace.